Hello everyone, and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, we're going to play a mono black demon. So, with the release of Lorwyn Express Eclipse, we got a bunch of Changling cards. And Changelings are demons. So, we got this Firdoch Core, which is a 3-mana mana rock that happens to be a Changeling. And you know what works really well with Changelings? Demons! Unholy Annex. This is at the beginning of your end step. Draw a card. If you control a demon, each opponent lose 2 life and gain 2 life. Which means, well, it says demon, not demon creature. Changeling artifacts are demons as well, and I will be able to drain my opponent with Annex. And that's the whole idea of this deck, is just making sure that I can drain my opponent with Annex. And of course, this is the side of the combo that I want to hit, and then there's also the other side of the combo that we, wish to hit, which is the Unstoppable Slasher plus Bloodletter of Aclazotz. So we got the Slasher combo, we got the Drain combo, and the rest of the deck is just Disruption. Removal, Disruption, the cards. So we got 2 Requiting Hex, 2 Feed the Swarm, 4 Nowhere to Run, and 2 Strategic Betrayal for our targeted removal. There's a lot of targeted removal already because, I should put it this way, because I definitely want to make sure I can kill creatures early, like Badgermole Cubs. I definitely want to make sure that I can get rid of the enchantments. There's a few enchantments that we want to hit, a few talents that we want to hit. We also have 4 Nowhere to Run to kill those mono white enchantment deck. Definitely hate to get Sheltered by Ghosts on us, right? And of course, Strategic Betrayal to get rid of our opponent's graveyard. So these are all of our targeted removal. And then we also, let me put the Soul Guy Lantern onto the side as well. This is also another graveyard hate. Along with that, we have Hand Disruption in 3 Duress. That's really all there is for Hand Disruption, but don't worry, we have other things we can do. We have 2 Day of Black Sun and 3 Deadly Cover-Ups for Giant Boar Wipes. Let me, actually, I should put it over here. Like this. It's hard to assess this kind of control elements in the deck. So we got a little bit of Hand Disruption, we got Graveyard Hate, and Deadly Cover-Up can also double back as a Graveyard Hate as well, because it can hate on a lot of things in our opponent's deck as soon as they get into the graveyard, and we get there with Duress. We also have 1 Terminus of Return as our mana rock, and then we have 2 Beseech the Mirror to kind of search through the deck. So that's kind of the spread of the deck, right? Kind of all over the place, but we're not really here for any particular win con, more so just kind of grind them out with mono black, funny enough. And because we're mono black, we're going to have a lot of room for utility lands. So outside of the 17 swamps, I'm going to have 2 Demo Fields, 2 Fountainports, 3 Soulstone Sanctuary. So if you look at the land base, there's 24 lands, but that's okay even for a control deck. We're going to have 1 Mana Rock in Terminus, and then 4 other Mana Rock in Fordoch Core. So technically, there's like 29 mana sources in the deck. I think that's enough, right? That should be a lot more, more than plenty. And the reason why I'm running Beseech the Mirror in the deck is because Firdoch Core is a artifact that we can sack if we need to beseech out something. Soul Guy Lantern is another artifact that we can sack if we need to beseech out something. We got Fountainports that we can sack. Well, the Fountainport tokens that we can sack. And the Terminus of Return on a pinch, we can sack that as well. There's not that many, so there's only 2 beseech, but I still think it's fair. It's a relevant card a lot of times because of the matchups that we might be facing. We're not sure exactly what we need before we go into the game. So as we're going into the game, this could help us make our decisions. And that's kind of the whole idea of our mono black demons deck. Let's go into the game and see how well we will do. Alright, our opponent is Krevil. Standard bearing Krevil. Alright, our opponent goes first. I got a Hex. Oh man, there's lots of lands and a Hex. Not only getting that hand, but also not liking the hand. Optimistic Scavenger. Already a start. Already a start, and I already have too many lands. Alright, Veteran Survivor. Let's just kill the Scavengers. Before he puts out another land and protect. I don't think he's going to put anything on it. Oh, he's got 1 land. Interesting. Well, we're gonna have to fight the Survivor somehow. No, he's got 2 lands. Never mind. Wonder Weave Aerialist. All of my plan goes out the window. I'm gonna lose my Hex. Oh, look, another land. Wonderful. I love to draw all the lands in the world. I mean, I can Beseech into a Delhi Dispute, or the Delhi Cover-Up. He's gonna exile his own card. Okay, you got it. Do I Beseech here? I see we Beseech here. This protection spell against my Beseech? I'm not even bargaining. He's gonna get +3/+3 and hexproof. Very scary. Oh, he's gonna give it flying. Am I just dead? I could just be dead next turn, honestly. This is the nature of anti-white decks. It's or against white decks. If you're not anti-white enough in your removal, you will get blown out by like a bunch of ethereal armor. There it is. It's gonna give it hexproof. Oh, I'm not dead. Wow. Not dead. Hooray. Now it's hexproof. I can't even get to it. What a ripoff. I don't have any kill spells, like at all in my hand, so if he has another creature, I think I'm just screwed. Oh, there's a veteran survivor. I think I'm just screwed. Oh, never mind. Okay. Do I have to do it again? I think I might. Because if I just take one here and he has a flying, then I just get wrecked. So back to back, please. Alright, Wonder Weave. Oh, thank God. One, two, three, four, five. I think I drain with this, right? I think I drain with this. Let's hope I'm not wrong. I'm just gonna be certain. I know where to run this Aerialist. You can protect it, but it still dies. Alright! Beseech the Mirror will be very useful here. Most helpful Weaver. Probably gonna Shelter by Ghost. No, not even. Alright, what do I want here? I can Beseech into Deadly Cover-Up. I have 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not enough, right? I can Beseech into Black Sun. Now the drain begins. Alright, removal. Haha, got it. Oh, you're gonna leave, Mr. I got Sheltered by Ghosts. Goodbye. Alright, our opponent is Meow-Yo. Yo. Meow-Yo. Oh, he's virtuous. And he goes first. Oh boy. Alright, well, I mean, maybe? It's not great, right? I can't cast the Black Sun. I don't have any 1-drop or 2-drop. And they are... This doesn't tell me anything. I don't really want to mulligan, but honestly, I don't feel very good with this. Yeah, I don't feel very good with this at all. 2 Beseech and 2 lands. Okay, there goes my mana rock. Maybe he takes the slasher. I think he will take the slasher, honestly, but you know, I would take the slasher if I was him. But if I was me, I know that the mana rock is more important. So I don't know. Either or. He might have two. If he has two, I don't know why he's hesitating. Just play your land, dude. Soulstone Sanctuary. Well, if it's some sort of control deck, we're going to be in trouble. Because they'll just counter everything we play. I have no way to fight a counter spell other than Duress. And this hand doesn't look very duressed. He also exiled my Unstoppable Slash. Oh, come on. Not this again. We're getting one of these opponents. When we have a bad hand and I get these opponents, that's kind of like the worst matchup because now I don't want to play this game out, but I have to play the game out because Mama ain't raised no wimp. I don't know how did that phrase go. He's gonna rope out. Okay, just ropes out for fun. Yeah, you know what? Something like this. Wait, did he miss a land drop last turn? I don't know if he played a land and then just took forever. No, right? Yeah, he went first. Then I went first. Who went first? I don't remember. But he Intimidation Tactic me immediately. I remember that. That was... Okay, he played a land tapped. Then he played an Intimidation Tactic me, and then he played a second Watery Grave tap. And then for his turn 3, he didn't do anything, and then now he's not doing anything again. So our opponent just left. Cool. I mean, I guess he just left. You don't really get to play the game out if he just leaves like that. What do I even do if he left? He's not looking at his cards. Do we Beseech into Annex? But I don't want to lose my mana rock, right? So Beseech here isn't that great. Soulstone Sanctuary is okay. I can't believe he's still in the game though. Like he roped out 2 turns. Arena, what the hell? You gonna let him rope out 2 turns and still play the game? He's gonna rope out turn number 3. I guess. This is the beauty of playing on an arena, I suppose. I'm gonna get him by Demo Field in his land. It's a pretty bad play, but it's better than nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure his face is gonna explode. I don't think you get to rope out 3 turns in a row. That's arena. You get that many ropes for some reason, and then it explodes. Yeah, that. You get that. Alright, our opponent is serious. Seasoned serious. There's a sliver. Hey, check it out. Opponent goes first, and I have 2 lands. This looks familiar. Like, literally every game I've played today. I'm not mulliganing, because I mulligan, I'll have 2 lands. My opponent will still go first, and I'll have 1 less card to deal with. That's fun. Interland Sanctifier. Alright, what deck are you playing? Just gonna draw so many cards. Essence Channeler? Okay, so he's not going to draw as many cards as... Well, he still will. But it's going to be a big Channeler. I mean, look, our opponent went first, right? I didn't even have a time to interact. I'm already dead. Next turn, I have 4 mana. I feel like that Essence Channeler would just kill me. Oh, he drew the Convocation anyways. Opponent needed no help. It's gonna be 5 damage. Look at that. Isn't that a fun game we're playing? Looks amazing. I guess I put out a slasher, but he just hurt himself. Alright, let's see where we can go with this. I don't think it'll be too far. It'll just fly. Wow. Am I dead? I think 10. I'm not dead. Pretty close though. Wait, how did I die? Oh, because the Convocation. Yeah. Alright, our opponent is Jaden 1915. The Mighty. Mighty Jaden. Our opponent's going first. Not good enough of a hand, I'd say, to keep. I have Feed a Swarm. It's like the only removal in his hand. I think I just mulligan into worse. Oh, yeah. How did I know I was going to mulligan into worse hand? Huh. They just put away the Soul Guy Lantern and get got by Kaviros? Yeah, let's do that. Shut up. Well, I mean, here goes turn 2 Badger Mole. Innkeeper's Talent. That's almost a turn 2 Badger Mole. I do get to hex that. Go away. I don't want him to get that mana. Another Innkeeper's Talent. Alright. That's... Yo. Chill. Let's Annex and pray. I mean, So far, I drew 1 Hex and 3 other lands. Of the 10 cards I drew, 7 of them were lands. So we're not getting out of this. That's a big Ouroboros. I can feed it. Equal to its mana value. I mean, you gotta. I'll pay. And I'll pay. Ow. Another land! Look, I can't even deadly cover up because all I've drawn so far are lands. This is ridiculous. You know, it is what it is. This is what happens. Is he out of stuff, maybe? Nope, all packed recruit. All packed recruit is... I mean, it's annoying, but it's like... How much do I actually care? Do I want to just make a demon? Let's make a 6/6. Oh, David Black Sun. I mean, it's gonna kill my own demons. So I don't want to do that. but it's something. And I started draining, so that's pretty useful here. Bristle. It's gonna get big. Oh, and a chocobo? That's a weird whatchamacallit. I definitely don't want the chocobo, so I got a Black Sun somehow, right? Is it Black Sun for 3 this turn? Play a land, Black Sun for 3. I mean, it's the same as Deadly Cover-Up. Strategic Betrayal. That'd be useful. Yeah, he got his Innkeeper Talent now super quick. Bossing Say is gonna get us. Yeah, I'm gonna take 4 here. But it is what it is, you know, and they can't stop it. Is he not attacking? Is there a reason not to attack here? I don't know. Our opponent's hesitating. Alright. Definitely playing a land, so also definitely Soulstone Sanctuary. Do I just bring out the Slasher? Yeah, I guess. There's a Hydra doesn't matter too much to me. Not big enough. I'll take the 4 because I don't want to double the Hydra. So we'll start with nowhere to run on Mr. Hydra, and then get betrayed. Now you can have that land back. I don't care about it. Oh, GG. I mean, this is lethal anyways. Oh, we got through. Alright, our opponent is the Voltzy0537A. He's very ambitious that he thinks the opponent's going to read all those. Well. 2 land and go second, huh? Undersea Sewers. Keep this Cavero deck. Gloomlike Verge. Looking like the mirror. Wow, what is this card? Alright, well. It go away. What does it even do? Nashi, deal combat damage, mill that many cards. Nashi again. Can't have that many Nashis, right? The C? Well, my hand is very similar, so choose one of them. Probably the Annex, I would imagine. But how does he stop the Slashers? I feel like the Slashers would just get him. Yeah, right? He tries to stop the Slashers. Maybe there's a counter spell on the horizon. Maybe he's holding the counter to the unstoppable Slashers. But I just want card draws. 5 mana, probably at the sea. Yeah. He's just got the seats for days. What does he take now? Bloodletter? My second slasher? Hex. I drop the Bloodletter, I drain for 4. I mean, unless it gets killed. I don't drain for 4. I deal 4, I drain 2. Nothing? Okay. Do you have a bounce spell for my attack? Did not have a bounce spell for my attack. Double Annex. Yo, this is a lot of drain, buddy. Double nowhere to run? Okay. I guess you can do that. Double nowhere to run. I still draw a lot of cards though. None of my mana rock. Becoming bat. I'm gonna go ahead and hex that. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. You gotta look at this hand. There's a lot of lands here. Not the greatest. You're gonna quit anyways, huh? GG. I mean, I make a demon, that's already a lot. GG. Alright, our opponent is Sko. Dauntless Drafter the Sko. We go first. One time we go first, but still 2 lands. Like, yeah. How's it going? White. Okay, well, here is Fountainport. Sunken Citadel on white. Wonder what he's playing. Caretto Kick. So that's what he's playing. Do I want to hex this? Because I'm not going to be able to weave in mana. No, I think I still be able to weave in mana, right? It's double white. I don't see it being useful in double white. I'm just going to do it. This will give me an extra mana next turn. I'll have 4 mana. This will give me an extra card next turn. Extra card always. If I had Duress, I would have played this turn. Demolition Field? You can pop one of my stuff if you want. I don't think that's that good of a play. I'll take it. In fact, I will probably pick the Fountainport if anything. I mean, he doesn't know what I have. He might think I want to activate a demon. For 2 mana, is he going to crack the carrot cake? He doesn't. I'm going to play a land. There's my core. And I shall duress him. What you playing there? What deck are you running? Get Lost, my Annex. Alright. Well, I took out his Get Lost. There's Elspeth. It'll take him a while to get to Elspeth. Caretaker's Talon, on the other hand, he'll get there right away. So maybe I take that out. How do I fight the Elspeth? I have more time to fight the Elspeth. Is he going to play his Overlord? He does play the Overlord. I mean, okay, so here's the thing, right? I can only duress 1 card. And I stand by the duress I did on his Talon. That would draw him too many cards. But now he's just 1 land away from Elspeth. And that always feels bad. Okay. He's attacking with those. Voice. I don't have Bitter Triumph, unfortunately. I do have more lands. Did I just attack? Oh wait, no. I can do this and force him to block with his voice. That's something. Oh, he's gonna block with a carrot cake, honestly. But he does have to block. Top deck land Elspeth is always on the horizon. That's a weird attack. I can take more damage, right? Sanguine Evangelist. Okay. Let me sack this map token to draw a card. Oh, more lands! Yeah! Sure. I mean, I could turn these into 4/4s and attack with them, but... I can just attack with this. Again, he's one land away from land Elspeth win. I've drawn 17 cards. Let's see. 1. There's 7 lands here, right? 8, 9, 10. I've drawn 7 non-land cards. Thanks, deck. Thanks for all those swamps. There's the land Elspeth. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Alright, our opponent is Neo. He is the one. The brilliant. The go first while I have 2 land. I'm not even gonna mulligan anymore. Why bother? White. Cool. Oh, mana screw too? Yay. Alright, what are you playing? There's a Windcrack Siege, and then there's a Caretaker's Talon. Which one is scarier? The Siege gets him creatures every turn, Talon gets him cards. I don't want him to have cards. Carrot Cake. I don't think I'm gonna get another Duress yet. Oh! Yo! Don't be a loser. I'm only gonna play off 2 lands too. Alright, our opponent is Zimity. We go first. There's Day of the Black Sun. Hilarious. Came on the next game. There's 2 Duress, so if they're control, the Duress will be useful. There's 2 removal, so if they're aggro, will be useful. If they're combo, then I'm gonna be in trouble. Also, I have no value in my hand. There's a Fountainport. Semi-value. There's 2 sheltered. Sure. Huh. I mean, I think I just Duress the other shelter now. He does have a lot of lands. That's what I have as an advantage. I gave him 3 lands. I shouldn't have given him 3 lands. Collector's Cage. And you know what? Let's kill this guy right now. You go ahead and you collect. He's collected a card. I didn't pick out. He's not attacking, right? Well, our fish is gonna die, I think. Do I let an Impacao go? Because I can Black Sun him? Shelter by Ghosts. What does he shelter though? Shelters my nowhere to run? Shelters my fish. Watch another swamp. Alright, he's gonna get a bunch of gnomes. Basically another swamp. Looks like it hurts. I need to... This will give me 4, man. This is a 3-drop, right? I need to do this for 3. That costs 5. Alright, so I gotta do this for 5. Get rid of all those. Great. Let's both draw lands. He's at 22 though. I'm at 13. Our opponent is being salty because he drew a land. I don't know. He drew something. Just make a 1-1. I'll play another one of these. I'm just gonna keep making fish. Oh, you're telling me. I might not be drawing lands, but they're basically lands at this point. Or a Boroid. Pretty scary. Wait a minute. Let me sack a token and draw a card. What am I going to hit here? Oh, it's a land. Beautiful. It's going to get big. I don't have a kill spell for it. Beseech. I can Beseech into... I mean, definitely beseeching this, right? Okay, I think I beseech nowhere to run. Do I take defeat the storm? Yeah, right? Kind of have to here. Alright, we have a lot of damage on board now. Terminus of Return. It doesn't return anything. This is 4 damage, right? If I turn all of these into attackers, maybe I can get there, but I don't think there's enough time for that, so I'll turn 1 of these into attacker. Bring him down to 7. And then the Firdoch Core, maybe a bit there. Badger Mode Cup, okay. Let's see what he wants to do. Shelter by Ghosts, huh? Let's see what he targets. I think they're really that useful for him to target. Alright, well, we'll tap this. I want to make a fish. Probably want to sack a token. Oh, look, a land. It's another one of those draw lands game. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lands, so that seems fun. Well, if I attack with both, they have to block, right? Oh, he dies. Alright. Fish is here. And Impecal. Okay. Well, it's a nice top deck you got. Instead of those, you know what top deck I have? Lands. No? Oh, okay, he's gonna leave. I mean, yeah. GG, I guess. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you saw all those mono black demon games, how does this deck feel? Well, Firdoch Core is an insane card for this deck, right? It makes our, Unholy Annex now just automatically start draining instead of losing us life. So if you can drain and draw cards every turn, you almost always get the tempo advantage. Now, what I didn't expect was the Unstoppable Slasher and Bloodletter of Aclazotz being bad cards in the deck, actually. They're not good at all. We're not doing the Unstoppable Slasher combo that often. There's a lot of board wipes in our opponent's deck nowadays. There's a lot of removal that could stop this, and most decks are way too fast for turn 3, turn 4 win, especially if they can just hold up a 1/1 blocker in most cases, right? So, honestly, if I were to retry this deck, I think the Demon combo needs to adjust. These cards can go. I don't want them. I don't need them. Firdoch Core is good. Unholy Annex is good. I need more card draws. So many games I got flooded. There's a lot of lands in the deck. 24 lands is apparently too many. I got flooded so often. And Firdoch Core, it might look like it's, has value outside of being a mana rock. It doesn't really. 4 mana to turn into a 4/4 artifact for a turn is not very good. And it does literally nothing else than being a land. So a lot of times I just have a lot of mana and nothing to do with them. So I do think this deck needs more card draw. Maybe it's a Phyrexian Arena. Maybe it's what is that creature? Preacher of the Schism, right? Those are all good cards in place of these bad cards that a lot of times just kind of I found middling. Now, aside from that, I also found it difficult to fight the Swarm, right? There's a lot of big boards that I need to Deadly cover up. But the problem is Deadly Color is 5 mana. We cannot Beseech. And I did not draw my Day of Black Sun, so I just get overrun. In a lot of those games, I wish I had better board wipes. So maybe it's not about the deck being mono black, maybe it's about the deck being Orzhov. That leads to more experimenting that I didn't have the time to do yet, but right now, this mono black demon deck, it's interesting, to say the least, right? I think the idea there, the showcase is Firdoch Core with Unholy Annex, and that's definitely panned out. This A card is the necessity of the deck. Everything else can be amenable to change. These A card is what made this deck work so far. And that's really all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.